So yo, we back with another man on NBA my crib, so 49. Let's go right to yo, Silly boys. So we're gonna get we're gonna get the Kings again, yo. This second time gonna get the team out. So yeah, we're going against Darren Fox, Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, Bogdan, Dwayne Dedman, Harrison Barnes, but he's injured. Left arm hairline fractured 2 to 4 weeks. Alright. Homie, I think, Holmes, yeah, Morris. Let's jump right into this gameplay, yo. It's Silly boy. We're in a 48 game. What a streak out. We about to be in a 49 game. What a streak out. Silly boy. We're playing against the Kings on Arlen Court, yo. It's Silly boy. Hey, yo, bro, I'm going for 42 triple doubles, so yeah. I'm going for 42 triple doubles, so yeah, y'all. I'm going for it, bro. I'm going for 42 triple doubles, so yeah, y'all. This is my career, y'all. It's really a boy. Alright, bro. Darren Fox is about to be taking 2 shots, yo. So Slee, boy. So Slee, y'all. You know what I'm saying, bro? Alright. It's lit.
Ain't about me, gotta cook it up, come on, hungry. Ain't about me, gotta cook it up, come on, hungry.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. And the game arrival, sponsored by
again, we shoot out. We about to win a 49 again. We shoot out. Silly boy. You know what I'm saying?
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through it.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like
Darren Fox talked about his
a little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley and Giles, both former Blue Devils, are the 4 and the 5. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward.
Come on, welcome to bro. In the last game against the Lakers, bro, it was a fun match against your picks.
And there's Prez.
In the last game against the Lakers, it was a fun match against the Lakers, bro. You went up against your picks and stuff, bro. He had 8 points, so yeah.
Steve, we're just halfway through the season. What stands out to you so far and what you've seen?
Well, I think for me, it's those teams that are underdogs. They're overachieving. And some of those teams that we had out in front start to nitpick what's wrong with those guys.
Yeah.
I think the halfway point is for teams both underachieving, overachieving to start to really kick in. And some of those teams do and some don't.
Here's Smooth.
He's looking good. He's good.
Textbook. I mean, that move
look
to
at Buddy Hield, boy. Look at Buddy Hield.
on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Look at Buddy Hield, boy. I'm too
And now
good.
the Clippers on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it.
42.
Perfect
I'm going
example
for
right there.
I'm going for 42 triple doubles, yo. I'm going for it. I'm going for 42 triple doubles.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the flick of a switch going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
I know they do that I dunked him, but I don't know. I cannot pronounce his name, see.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. for Los Angeles. They've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
It's my shot, boy.
And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Fox. Another miss by Fox.
This opportunity, it's a makeable shot.
Whoa!
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Smooth. The long distance three is good. Smooth's got 15 points.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we're seeing
the hard swim, boy. With the hard swim, boy, too good.
They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
The hard swim, boy.
By 15.
Yeah, look at Fox. Look at Darren Fox.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox.
No big.
Three-pointer Heel. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that is what Heel does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Drills it from outside.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And he takes
Jordan Kirby, swim boy.
Man, what a way to start
Jordan
this
Kirby,
game,
swim boy,
of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Fox looking it over.
Look at Fox. No, he taking two or big.
He gets that one. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the
Hold on, bro. Bro. Nah, he 2 for 4, bro.
rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
A chance now to see how teams are faring across the league.
He is trash, bro. Fox is so trash.
Taking a look at Brooklyn,
You know what I'm
they've
saying?
achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when
Yeah, boy. Too good.
on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Yo, look at Fox. Look at him, bro. No,
Baseline try. It's held in by Los Angeles.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks. A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those
You're
kind of
pissed,
plays
God.
in the offensive
They took over now, yo.
tell the story sometimes, can't they? And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal turned out to be
so good. It's my first foul, dude.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set, and you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
Oh yeah, Clark, good defense.
To attack the paint here, everything's coming from the outside.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the King. Outside, Fox. Bagley against James. No good.
That one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Fox passes to Giles. The dish to Bogdanovich. back to Giles. Just 4 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox.
2 shots.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Here's Smooth, and another 3 for the Clippers.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
He swipes the ball away again, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Fox.
RB Fox.
Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. 50% so far.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Prez way outside, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
This is what it's all
about.
Love
it.
Really like
the hard slam, boy. Too good.
Established a low post presence.
Sacramento with the ball. Here's the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Fox. He's coming off a 28-point game against Oklahoma City.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Launches a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point, nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful.
Yes.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Shot from the wing, and the Kings.
Are you kidding?
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them was playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. Well, you look at lights out, one of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through effort, and they're willing to expend.
The Clippers have gone.
I want it. It's all good, bro.
One shot.
It's a 10-18 in the second quarter, bro.
Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The 4 players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson,
And Clark, good defense. And Clark, God,
Kobe Bryant.
just took over, yo.
On the court right now for the Kings.
Make a splash. Right here, boy.
They're the
Make a
backcourt.
splash.
Sean Holmes out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings
Boy,
are
get that
finally a team
cheese
on the
out
road.
here, boy.
They're
Oh.
earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent. Never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Here's Heald. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City.
No,
So halt the run. That's
No,
it.
bro.
And it turns out, and now,
No.
yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the
He's still so good, bro. I got 9. I need one more, then I'll get 42 triple doubles.
slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action
Boy,
really
get that
is.
cheese out here, boy. Get it out,
You
yeah.
know, Greg, to make the right call. And the
They
announcement
haven't got a point in the last 7 minutes. They trash. Yeah. Look at Tony Snell, boy.
And they're getting
Look at
points.
Tony Snell.
They're getting
Too good,
stops.
boy. Yeah.
This is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes,
I'm gonna take
when it's
over
going
again, yo.
good,
See, I knew
it
the
feels
double
easy.
team is coming
These are
again,
the
bro.
nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
outside Fox.
Oh my god.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Freaking hate those fouls.
How about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Whoa.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. James checked in for Jay. Prez comes in for George. And Lights Out subbed in for Magic Johnson. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings.
It's all good though.
Inside. Here's Holmes. It's blocked.
Defense, Clark.
He's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get.
They get a hand on it, and here they come. Jacks up a three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Smooth. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
Keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And for the Kings, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Up top, Fox. 16 points for him. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Wiping the ball away with just such ease. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Here's Hield. Good on the 13-footer. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
The Kings making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in, and the pass to Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Sorry, y'all. I was quiet, bro. It's so good. Hey, yo, Jerry Pitts guys took over.
Down low.
Hey, yo, I got 14 mil votes. You know what I'm saying, dude?
It's good by
I got
Dedmon.
14 mil votes.
Dedmon's
14
got his
mil.
first 2 points.
You know what I'm saying?
Amazing story for Dwayne Dedmon. Didn't play organized basketball until he was 18, undrafted out of USC, but his talent has won out.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. Defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
I got 4 fouls, man. It's so good.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing is going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. We got to do better, Ernie.
Come on.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
I got 14 mil votes. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got 14 mil votes, yo.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Smooth checked in for the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free
I got 4 fouls because
Brian said that growing up in Italy.
I did. I said fundamentals
and the
in the third quarter and got back in at 9:50 because I had 4 fouls. So that's why I said
I think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game, and I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot
I got
of those
42
guys
triple doubles.
Being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And I also think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off with making a layup versus making a three. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better.
Mr.
A lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming
took over, yo,
ready to play from day one versus some other players.
They've got G, lights out there with Smooth, and there's Slim, and it's Prez in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
All the energy is on the other side right now.
Every miss just makes it worse.
Just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Fox finds Bagley. Here's Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. And Fox gets it to go.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Smooth.
The fadeaway, boy.
One goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, G. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo
defense, Drew Pitts or Clark, I think. Clark blocked. No, Drew Pitts blocked. I think.
Near Prez as he lets it go. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now.
Makes sense to give him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to
shoot it or to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. Look at Fox. Yo, look at him, bro. He's so trash. Yo. What?
Foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That free throw, no good.
Oh, wow.
One shot.
This game, that's why I hate this game so much. I really do. I hate it. Freaking hate it.
Free throws off from Bagley.
It's always got to be so dumb.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley and that
right here, bro,
with the Kings, but you can see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Smooth, and he hammers that one right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Sacramento's gone into a slump here.
Seattle knew the double team is coming in, bro.
Just 1 of 5 here in the third. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed is why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Here's Fox.
Taking 2 shots.
Got a piece of it.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The Kings shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Pass to Muscala. Morris outside. Bagley.
Good defense, Kawhi.
Here's Smooth. Good.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Oh yeah, Kawhi, good defense.
Out in his own on the break. Jumps up.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Fox goes in.
I'm always been so dope, bro.
Run. Misses at the rim.
So
that's the kind of D.
I'm just gonna score the ball. I'm just gonna score all the points until
so it's gonna be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
I like that. I'm just gonna score. Never mind, bro. They about to come in anyway, so they about to come in. I'm about to give them some points.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers.
Hold on, how many points my bro? Hold on. Draper's got 26, Perez got 23, Clark got 19, Ledge got 16, Kawhi got, Jay got 8, James got 2. Alright. So, alright.
Clark, he's checked in for Jay.
What's up, James?
For Kawhi Leonard.
What's up, bro?
Perez is checked in for George. And lights out subbed in for Magic Johnson. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles checked in for Muscala. Tony Snell comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in for Bielitsa. Morris finds Fox.
Bro, so you're not gonna shoot the ball?
Clock at 6.
Oh yeah, bro.
And the 3 ball is good.
Oh well, he came back already. He already came back.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceled each other out perfectly.
Here's Smooth. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chase checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Montrezl. George is checked in for Lou Williams. And Smooth subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Sacramento also making some changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Tony Snell. Bielitsa comes in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. They've got Muscala. Fox is out there with Bielitsa. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Giles in at the 5. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through?
Converting the 3 complete ball. I'm getting the 3 points so fast.
Everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out.
Wow,
they know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Swanigan kicks to Fox. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James.
They gotta go against the Lakers. They gotta go against
on Monday,
they gotta go against your piece.
LeBron
James, the God.
And looking at the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an
all-out battle.
And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping,
you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. For the defense.
Yeah. Mr. Morris.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, bro.
Smitty, the NBA now preventing teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes it
reverse, boy, yeah.
And you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Too good.
That's a good point.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Oh,
Sacramento.
He throw, bro. He throw.
And you can tell
I got there in time.
More space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Snell. Ooh. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Y'all are a bit.
And he makes the first.
No, Bird miss.
He's checked in for the Kings.
You're going to miss. You're missing that.
One falls, so he hits
wow,
both.
He make both. Are you kidding me, fam?
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jay, the pass to Smooth. On deep, James, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
James,
you know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Fox kicks to Snell.
No.
Off target with his 3. Clippers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Smooth. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Let's go over here, yo.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Snell, the pass to Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 29 in the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads.
Switch your hands
on the fly.
Pushing the
James, switch your hands on that dunk.
He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Poke loose, tries to keep it alive, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
How does it, what? You tried to save the ball, bro. That's not no freaking turnover. What are you talking about?
Now Fox. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But
the defense, James.
No, he doesn't.
Jay got his tip over, yo.
They're doing a good job of being
Jay got his tip over.
Good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you.
Ooh.
To the paint. Here's Muscala. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Muscala.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Passes it to Swanigan. Trying to find Holmes.
Jay, the defense.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Left side, Fox. Stolen away. Now the Clippers moving it up. And another one. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
The Kings have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Offensive struggles continue.
He's taking 2 shots.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now the pass to Holmes.
Oh yeah, Jay, the defense. Jay.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Smooth connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento.
Oh yeah, Perez, the defense.
Stolen by Perez. Here's Smooth. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Fox with it. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. So,
like I said again, it's at 49 in the fourth quarter, bro.
Takes the 3. Again, missed by the Kings. And
who points Jay got? He got 13 or.
The Clippers call time here. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's the reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. James checked in for Jay. Prez comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And lights out subbed in for Magic Johnson. this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Clark for 3, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Pass to Holmes.
Good defense, Jared James.
Rejection by James.
Good defense, James.
Here's Smooth, and he dumps it
Yeah.
in right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 25 points for Slim.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's lights out. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success
But you
breeds
go to the
confidence.
OCO knew the
And
double
he's
team is
certainly
coming
been
in real.
successful from there.
And Jared Pitt's
Time
got
and time
his tip
again.
over, yo.
Launches the 3. Another bucket. Wow.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure
No.
even he can believe what's going on right now. Here's Smooth, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now, here's Bogdanovich.
I can't wait for the All-Star
There's
draft.
some hostility we're finding between the media,
Episode
some
51
teams,
the All-Star
and
draft,
players,
y'all see.
boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation.
Episode
What's your
51 would be
view?
the All-Star draft, y'all. I'm ready to draft my team, bro. I'm getting Drew Pitts.
But I think also the media.
I'm an All-Star team and somebody else. And Drew James, Clark, you know what I'm
We gotta
saying?
have it where
So,
we're both
yeah.
on the same team. You
Why
might
you
not
throw the
agree,
line, Drew Pitts?
but
I
you
want
gotta be on the same team.
I agree.
so good.
Catching up on the changes for
Drew
Sacramento.
Pitts don't allow to
Giannis
James.
Haslam, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Caleb Swanigan comes in for Bielitsa. And Tony Snell subbed in for Buddy Hield.
Tony smells so bad, but he trash. But look at him in the corner.
Here's Bogdanovich.
Yeah,
And
Drew.
Luis Sacramento as it goes out of
That was some great. Hey, that's some great
making a
defense.
change here.
Hey, that's some
Fox is
great
checked in.
defense though. So yeah, that's some great defense. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, y'all? That's some great
Swanigan
defense
kicks
by
to
Drew
Bogdanovich.
Pitts. He throw.
There with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender is right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Smooth. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading
Oh,
the floor,
God,
got
Chris
to
took
the
over,
rim,
yo.
and made a play.
Knocked loose.
Hey Prince, where you at? Where you at, Prince?
He dishes it to Prez.
Dang.
Another possession.
Slash.
Another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Yeah.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him.
He throw.
Snell, no good. Here's Smooth. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Prince got his took over, yo.
And here's
Prince
Fox.
got
He'll bring it
his
up for the
took over
Kings.
now, yo. See you.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. For the Clippers.
No.
He's checking. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play.
Like I said, man, at 141 in the fourth
Since you came
quarter,
to the
man.
NBA.
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
So for the Clippers, Clark, he's checked in for Jay. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard.
Wow, bro, I did not get that steal, bro, and he did that
the Kings
little
will go for a different look here. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Morris. Caleb Swanigan comes in for Giles. Tony Snell checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bielitsa.
And as we head to the final buzzer,
crushing. See, bro.
Wow. Big time dominance.
Too far.
This will go in the record books
bro. That's too far.
Win for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around
dominant performance.
And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
A
clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smooth.
She's out here, boy.
Tonight, making an impact with more than just the scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact
of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Hield outside.
Yeah, look at Buddy Hield. Trash.
Pass to Swanigan. Back to Hield.
Good defense. Oh.
Yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary.
Bro, you always doing flagrant fouls, James. You always doing flagrant fouls. You always doing flagrant fouls.
Much contact.
Come on, bro. Just stop. Come on. Stop doing flagrant fouls. That's too hard, bro.
Best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Bro. All that force, bro. You putting Buddy Hield in harm's way, bro. You putting him in harm's way, bro. Nah, bro. Don't do that too hard, bro. Like, do not do another flagrant foul.
Outside Fox.
Come on, bro. That's too hard, bro.
The 3.
No, that's the whole brick.
Hield can't hit. Here's Smooth. Pulls up. It falls.
259.
This is how they built the lead.
The 67 is the final score, yo. 259.
The reason why they stayed
the 67 is the final score, yo. 259.
And at this point,
the 67 is the final score, yo.
Los Angeles winning this one.
Let me check these stats like always. I had 100 points, 5 boards, 33 assists, 21 steals, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers. I missed no shots. I had 14 3-pointers. I had 21 dunks, and I had 5 fouls. Press at 30, Jerry Piss at 33, and Press at 31. He got a double 11 boards, and Clark got a double 30 points, 16 boards. He had Jerry Piss at 1 dunk. James had 18 points. Magic had 16. Kawhi had 14. Jay had 13. So yeah, y'all. Bro, Fox had 29. He shot a cold 2 for 8 from the field and lived for 33 from the field. Bro, they all trash. Look at these stats, bro. They trash.
And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
I can't wait for 2K21, bro. I'm waiting for 2K21 to come out.
Thanks very much.
I can't wait for 2K21, yo. I cannot wait
coming into the game tonight?
for 2K21, bro. It's too lit. It's too lit, yo. It's too lit.
Take for granted. They play hard. So we had to, step it up, execute offensively, and, stop
with the scoring.
Definitely the fundamentals, but those are the most important things. Thanks, Paul. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.
Out here, boy. We play defense, boy. Alright, bro. Hey, y'all, bro, let's get to 100 subs. You know what I'm saying, bro? I deserve all the subs, yo. I'm just working hard and stuff. So yeah, bro. Next game going against the Timberwolves. Shout out to boy. Yeah, y'all. So I'm trying to get 100 subs. So yeah, give me there. Give me 200 subs. I love y'all very much. I'm supporting me, y'all. I love y'all so much, bro. So yeah. So episode 50 we're going against the Timberwolves, and episode 51 will be the All-Star Draft, yo. So yeah. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, return to post notification bell so you never miss a upload. So you never miss a upload, and go follow me on Pitts for real, Antonio2593, and sub to my second channel, Antonio Pitts. Appreciate y'all, love y'all. Now see you guys in my next video. So y'all.